there, you might be able to hear me now. Hi, it's Meredith. I'm a Mac Boss, self-confidence producing sales coach. And if you're wondering what the MAC is, it's Millionaire Alliance Corporation, or Corp. That's my business, that's my company. And Boss is built on solid success because I think that there are principles to build a business, to build a life. And once you start building on them, then you are pretty much on a good road towards success. Thanks so much, Penny, for sharing your group with me to share some of my information about selling with confidence, offering your product, service, or package with confidence. If you bring confidence into the call, into the meeting with your prospective client, there's often a bigger, larger, more opportunistic chance that they're going to believe in your program, service, or package and want to invest in you. And some of the key tenets to building that initially, especially, is to have a strong mindset. It's extremely important that you have a strong mindset and you know what you bring to the table. You have done the work to overcome self-doubt, limiting beliefs, anything that puts you in a place where you're not as confident as you wish you were in your business. And it's extremely important that you keep that at the fore because life, clients, work, business, all these other outside factors will oftentimes find its way into your brain and start telling you that what you offer is not valuable, you're not valuable. You start thinking of all the limiting beliefs that you may have grown up with or heard along the way. You need to completely remove those. Or when they come up, have a practice, have a schedule, have a plan of action to remove those mindset blocks and things that get in your way. And it helps in the way that you become visible. And you realize that you have to be seen. If your clients don't know you, how can they ever grow to like you and trust you and want to work with you? Thanks, Penny. Hope you're doing well. And it's extremely important that you're visible. I am a very shy person, so being visible to me was a huge obstacle at first because I wanted to hide under a bushel and just hope that people noticed my post. Hope that they would come and want to work with me. But anybody that you have gotten to know or trust is because you had an interaction with them. You may have seen them in the street, maybe they are a friend of a friend, maybe they go to your worship service group, whatever it is, but you've had a chance to kind of see them and interact with them on some level. And that's why Facebook Live, videos, Periscope, ways where you can actually interact and show people different facets of your life and your energy and who you are and what you stand for and what you offer. All those things are extremely important when you begin to run your business and begin to start to show up and show people who you are, who you serve, how what you offer affects or alleviates their pain points. Because we're here, at least my goal, and I'm sure a lot of others, their goal is to grow an audience that will like them, know them, and trust them, and will by far want to invest with them so that they can impact, transform in a positive manner their life or business, or both. A lot of the time, I would say even all the time, they eventually at some point merge, and issues in one, joy and highs and lows in one often filter into the other. So being visible is extremely important, and it kind of feeds into having a great mindset. A lot of people are not visible because they have mindset blocks, and oftentimes if you can remove those, it's often easier and you can become more confident in order to be visible. And then once you become visible, you're then going to want to and know how to share your message. It's extremely important that you narrow in on your message and hone that message so that people know who in the world you are and what you do to serve them. I'm a sales coach, but I know that there's several tenets prior to that that helps my clients grow so that they're confident and they feel well prepared to go into their sales calls with confidence and they can win those sales calls. You have to be visible. You have to have a strong mindset. You have to create offers that are drool-worthy that people are going to want to buy and invest in. So it's extremely important that you have a message. Who do you serve? What do you do? There are a lot of colleagues and other coaches in the industry. Honestly, I have not reached out to them because I have absolutely no positive idea of what they do. I don't know if they just don't care about to hone their message so that they're clear on who they are, who they serve, and what they do, or what's going on. But the number one way I find, or the thing that hiccups for me is I have no idea what people do. Like, what do you do? And several mind coaches can focus on different things and bringing the noise to the yard in a different way. And that's why I kind of tiptoe around the phrase that the coaching industry is oversaturated or crowded, because in essence it's not, because no one is going to bring your talent the way you bring it. No one's going to be a mindset coach the way you are. No one's going to be a sales coach, a visibility coach, all these different things that you can be. There's no way in the world, unless they're copycatting you or you're copycatting someone else, that they could ever bring to the table what you bring. And that's why it's important to hone your message. Who are you? Who do you serve? What do you bring to the table? And then people will know. And then you want to stay in the fore. That's why visibility is so important. Stay in the fore of their mind. When they think of a sales coach, a visibility coach, a mindset coach, a photo therapist, whatever it is that you do, let your message, your vision, who you are, and what you do be at the fore of their mind. And it's like anything. When I think of pizza, first thing I think of is Papa John's. You know why? Because I've invested in them. They've always come through and their food is delicious. There's like 5 different, hi, how are you guys? Thanks so much for joining. How in the world would I know that if they weren't out there showing me their video? And even Papa John has a video that takes you through his whole story of how he used to be in the back, on the garage of his dad's house. Like, I know his whole story because he's out there being visible. He's doing videos. He's in his own commercials. He's actually making the pizza in some of them, and I'm sure he goes to the stores around the country. Colonel Sanders, he's dead and gone, I presume. And we know his story because he was visible in the way in his time that he could be. There's always been ways to be visible depending on the time that you're living in. So we have Facebook Live, we have videos, we have Periscope. I've never done Periscope, but I know they're still around. There's a lot of ways to be visible, even for the shy, even for the ones that are still honing their message. But it's extremely important that you have a message and own it. Don't be ashamed to own your message. Don't be ashamed to say, I bring the ice cream to the yard, I'm the best sales coach, I'm affordable, and have all your accolades and all your qualifications listed down. There's nothing wrong with that. How will I know what you do and who you serve if you don't tell me? And then you're not telling your audience. So be able to have your message and own it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a totally wide range between confidence and cockiness. Be confident in who you serve and what you do, and just own it and know what you bring to the table. Know that you're going to take your clients from nobody to notorious, from zero to hero. I coined my sessions the alchemy session, where I take your business from zero or nothing to this amazing dream and hope and reality that you've always desired it to be. I know what I bring to the table. There's no one that's going to tell me that I don't do that, because I've seen the success in my own business, in the business of my clients. So just know and be prepared, because you're going to come across people who are going to try to tear you down. Unfortunately, middle school doesn't end in middle school. There's still adults who try to tear each other down. People who have known you forever that are going to tell you where you've been and they knew you when and all this negative bull crap. But be prepared to overcome that. Be prepared to tell your client how you're going to get them from where they are to where they're going to be, and your package, product, or service is a bridge that's going to get them there. Know how to paint that picture. Be prepared, because objections are going to come, and you need to be able to overcome them. Don't be pushy. There's a difference between being pushy and assertive, and being confidently letting them know what you bring to the table. That's extremely important. And know what you do. I know I take my clients from a strategy session to we go and work in all the tenets and areas of their business to get them catapulted to where they want to go. And if I didn't know that I could do that, if I hadn't seen my own success of my other clients, I might be less prepared to influence or encourage or invite people to work with me. And if you're not an avid manifester, that's okay, because I'll admit that I was not an avid fan of manifesting for a very, very, very long time. And what got me into manifesting, and it has a lot to do with confidence. The universe truly has your back. And it may be hard to believe when you're struggling, you haven't had a client sign with you in 2 months, mortgage is due, your kid's tuition payment is due, your partner isn't paying attention to you. All these crazy, awful things are happening. It's kind of hard to feel like the universe has your back. I understand that. But a lot of why you're not getting where you want to be is you're not allowing the things that you want, and you're not open to receiving them. And affirmations, mindset, meditation, daily practices are big on that. Open yourself to clients. Open yourself to wealth and abundance. Open yourself to the desires of your heart and your dreams, and it will come. A lot of the time, you're blocking your own abundance. You're blocking your own wealth. You're blocking it because you don't truly believe that it's yours to have. All manifesting truly is saying, this is what I want. I believe it's mine to have, and then going after it with tenacity and grit and action, taking action and doing what you're supposed to do. Now, I didn't say manifest $1 million and sit on your sofa and watch TV. No. Reverse engineer. Universe, God, Jehovah, whoever you pray to, Buddha, whatever it is that you feel is your higher power. I would desire to have 8 one-on-one clients. I'm going to offer discovery calls. I'm going to have one-off sessions and upsell. I'm going to have a challenge and upsell. I'm going to do this and that. And just have a list, reverse engineer. I'm open to receiving these 8 one-on-one clients. Bring them to me. I'm open to wealth. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly, and you just do it. And to me, effortlessly is doing a business that I love. It's like effortlessly for me to come and talk to you. It's effortless for me to get up and do the work that brings clients because I love what I do. And it's all about being in the flow. There's another thing you need. Be confident that what you're doing is your passion. And if you feel pushed, redirect your energy into something that is not forceful. I didn't say it wasn't work. I didn't say that it won't take some action. But it shouldn't be pushed. There should be a flow. There should be ease and flow. My goal for this year and beyond is ease and flow, effortless joy. If it's not effortless joy, I'm not doing it. Because then I'm going to be pushed and I'm not giving my all and it's going to come out in a big flop. So it's all under the tenets of being confident. I'm confident enough in myself to know that I deserve wealth and health and happiness and abundance and all the things I desire. Because I'm taking action, I'm opening myself up to receiving it, it's mine to have. So manifesting is a lot to do with owning what you want, being confident to know that it is yours to have. And when you find out what your passion is, and you start gaining the like, know, and trust factor, people start coming to you, signing up for your services, offering to give you their money and your expertise in exchange. By the way, a lot of people get confused. As people are investing in you, you're investing in them too. They're giving you their money and hopefully they're putting action behind the work, but you're investing your time, expertise, knowledge. You're cutting red tape for them so they don't have to make the same mistakes. You're kind of taking leveraging what you know and giving it to them so they can leverage it and move forward. It's an exchange of energy. So I think people forget that just as much as you're investing in me as a coach with your money and resources, I'm investing back to you my time, energy, and what I've learned and what I've, honed, the things that I've done that worked for me. I'm sharing it with you, and it's an exchange of energy. So I think some people get confused. Like, I don't want to charge too much because, or I don't want to do this. It's an exchange of energy. And typically, some people that I know and have talked to, when I go to the doctor, I don't have any free visits. I've never gone to a doctor for a free visit in my life. Never. I've never experienced a free consultation in the doctor's office. That's not to say that they don't offer it. Maybe I just went to the wrong doctor. I don't know that. Every time I've ever gone to the doctor, I've paid a copay, I've paid whatever it is. And given that I know how to bill medical claims, they do those at a different rate, whether you're an established patient or a new patient. They get paid more for new patients. So you're getting paid for someone to give you a prescription to get better. To me, that's what we're doing as coaches. We have a prescription to catapult your business, catapult your mindset, catapult your visibility, and we're giving you that prescription for you to take action and put into play. And I think we should be equally compensated for that. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I used to, but that was back in the day when I didn't have any confidence. Now I'm a little bit better. I mean, I'm not cocky, but I am much better than I was. Believe me, if you knew me then versus now, you will see the difference, I promise. And when you talk to your clients confidently, it just warms my heart. Confidently paint the picture of what life is going to be like working with you and when they're done working with you. Picture this. If you watch the Golden Girls, you know that this is so funny. Picture this. A beautiful day, you're walking down the sidewalk. You're very well knowledgeable in hematology, which is a study of blood and how it flows. And if you're a hemophiliac or you have excessive bleeding disorders, you really know what this is about. But you see this person on the side of the road, and they're bleeding profusely. Blood is coming from every orifice of their body, even orifices that shouldn't be bleeding. And you step over them and you go in Starbucks and say, I hope that works out for you. I've got to go get my caramel or unicorn frappe or whatever they're selling right now. And everyone would wonder, especially if they knew you were a hematologist, that why didn't you help this person? They needed your help and you just stepped over them and went over and didn't help. As coaches, there are people whose business are bleeding. There are people whose businesses are on fire or they're burnt to the ground. We're the firefighters. We're the rescuers. We're the doctors, coaches, mentors, alchemists, strategists, whatever it is you're calling yourself, that can breathe air back into their lifeless their lifeless business. And we're the ones that are going to set, in a good way, their businesses afire. And we are the ones that are going to be able to catapult and help them. And it's a disservice if we don't help them in the way in which we know how. If I know how to make your business skyrocket and take you from 1K a month to 10K a month, and I could do it with ease and grace and tenacity and help you, I can't understand why you wouldn't want that help and you want to make an investment to do so. Especially if I offer payment plans or if I'm ready to help you in a way that works with your budget and where you are in your business. I can't see wanting to struggle. Why would you want to struggle? I never understood that, why people struggle on purpose. But you paint the picture. When people work with me, they're going to have a strategy session. They're going to be able to be visible, offer products, have passive income threaded in their nurture series. I'm going to help you create the nurture series. But most of all, you're going to be able to have income generated into your business. And you're going to have injections, constant injections of finance and revenue in your business because of the techniques and strategies that I teach you. That's what I bring to the table. That's the picture. You're going to go from zero income or not making what you want to a place in your business where you're making the desired income, where you're visible, where you're creating juicy offers, where you're having passive income threaded into your business so that you don't have to hustle, so that you're not in launch mode all the time, so that you're not constantly hustling all the time. I can't see why that wouldn't be something you want to do. And I know what value I bring. I'm number one in corporate sales. I've been in business for a number of years. This is my 6th successful business. Try to say that 5 times fast. And I know what I bring to the table. So I'm not just fluff. I'm not throwing macaroni at the wall to see if it sticks. I know what techniques work. I know what has catapulted my business. So I'm giving you that information on a silver platter. And all I ask is a small investment. I'm not, I just know what I bring to the table and I know how to paint that picture. And I think that knowing how to paint that picture, like a visibility coach, you're going to go from nobody to notorious, simple Sarah to social media famous, whatever it is, whatever catchy phrase you have. But I love this. I have a visibility coach that's my friend. And one of the things I was telling her, she should start a program that goes from Screech to Slater. Everybody who watched, Saved by the Bell. Screech was the scrawny little boy that nobody liked, and he liked this girl who never gave him any time of day. But Slater and the other guy, Mark Paul Gosselaar, I don't remember what his name was on the show, Zach, they were like the heartthrobs. Everybody wanted them. In fact, I like Mark Paul Gosselaar right now. They were the ones, everybody wanted them. They were the heartthrobs. I mean, who wouldn't want to go from Screech to Slater? Who wouldn't want to go from not so attractive to the popular person? I mean, I'm an introvert, so being popular isn't all that exciting to me, but being visible to where people know what I offer and how I bring life into their business and it filters into being more confident and having a more explosively wonderful life, not really sure why that isn't something that you would want to invest in. But some people just aren't ready. That's also something you need to understand. Sometimes it's not what you bring to the table, it's are they ready to go? Are they ready to take action? Are they ready to catapult? Some people are not ready to catapult. Some people are wherever they are. They're just not ready. So you need to know how to bring value into your business, value into what you offer, and be confident. Own what you are, own who you are, be visible, be prepared, manifest, actively listen to your clients so you know how you're going to help them. Bring the ice cream to the yard, but know what flavor to bring. Maybe they don't need your visibility package. Maybe they don't need your, how to create passive income. Maybe they already know how to do that. Maybe they have all the steps in place, but when they get to the close of the sale, they have no idea how to close it with confidence. Then you know that that's what they need. So also have multiple things you can offer them based on where they are in their business, and also have different price point products so that they know how you can help them in where they are in their business and where they are in their budget. So all that's about confidence, having different things and kind of spreading your wealth and spreading the wealth of your knowledge throughout those that need your help in different capacities. So I hope all this helps. I hope all this makes sense. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. But if you would like to work with me or you would like to get to know me better, feel free to reach out to me. I have my own Facebook group, Confidence Lounge. Come over and join us. It's a free Facebook group. We have a wonderful time over there. And I love to help people with strategy, and I love to help people with their businesses, and I love to help people inject consistent income revenue in their business so that they're making the income of their desires. So if that's something that you would enjoy having help with, feel free to reach out to me. I'll put some of my contact information in the comments, and I am so freaking amazed and excited about this opportunity to talk to you guys about something I'm so passionate about. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Love and light. Thanks again, Penny, for this opportunity, and I will see you guys around. Bye.